Tackle one of the most popular and pervasive myths about global warming. In previous videos, I've gone after arguments regarding global warming that actually take scientific knowledge. The mid-20th century cooling trend myth and the temperature carbon dioxide lag myth were both thought of by people with at least a little scientific knowledge. Now for a myth that any idiot sitting on his couch can come up with. Hey, it's only a few degrees. How's that going to change anything? Well, actually, a few degrees can change a lot. The average prediction about global warming is the temperature will go up by 3 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. That's a little more than 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Insignificant, you tell me? Well, let's take a look at some changes that temperature change could bring with it. Climate models published in 2006 predict a rise in sea level of 50 to 140 centimeters. That's between 1.5 and 4.5 feet. Mostly, that's because of melting ice sheets. That's not because of melting ice sheets, but rather because of the thermal expansion of water. Water expands when heated, taking up more space. This is significant because 643 million people worldwide live in low-lying coastal areas. That's a whole lot of refugees to deal with when the flooding starts. Entire countries like Tuvalu and the Maldives are going to disappear beneath the waves. Huge parts of big cities like New York are going to be underwater before the century is out. Global warming will lead to other problems for impoverished areas. Warming temperatures will allow mosquitoes to expand the range to highland areas, bringing malaria to populations that have no natural immunity. Outbreaks will be severe. In parts of Africa, droughts will become more common, leading to even worse famine. Droughts aren't just a problem in Africa, they're also a problem here in America. Take it from someone who's had to evacuate in the face of an oncoming wildfire, and who has had friends who have literally lost everything due to wildfires here in California. Droughts are bad. Another problem with global warming is that healthy ecosystems will be hard hit. Coral reefs around the world will be bleached. Bleaching happens when warm temperature kills a coral reef symbiotic algae, causing the coral to die. Corals are the basis of all tropical marine food chains. Now, I can rant on and on about how coral reefs are beautiful and wildlife has intrinsic value and is good for the soul, but most of you won't buy that, so I'll get to the point. Coral reefs are good for the global economy. When you have coral reefs, you have commercial fishing. You have tourism and airlines and hotels and restaurants that go along with it. In truth, in places like Fiji, Bonaire, and the Cayman Islands, coral reefs are about the only things putting people to work. This particular effect isn't just something we're seeing in the future. Warmer ocean temperatures have caused coral bleaching events in 1998 and 2002. So, between the projected sea level rises, the change in climate leading to drought conditions, and the loss of important ecosystems, the myth of a few degrees being insignificant? Busted.